Well, an update to a story we've been covering throughout the week. A wildfire near Isabella is now 90% contained. That's according to authorities. Here's a look at the impacted area on Thursday. The Fry fire began as a prescribed burn in the Superior National Forest around 11 Wednesday morning. That burn, intended to reduce fuel for wildfires, then got out of control starting around 1 o'clock. As of today, the impacted area is about 265 acres, 56 from the prescribed burn and 209 classified as wildfire. Now, according to officials with the Superior National Forest, today crews are continuing to make progress in securing the fire edge by mopping up hotspots. Officials indicated there is no immediate threat to private property or structures. They say the fire is not actively pushing in any direction. Highway 1 is open for public use.